Hello and welcome to another episode of Ken Training, where we want to train you how to tackle projects like this one on your own. Today's project is going to be a product demonstration for sewer snake lines. Let me show you what I got going on behind me. Alright, so I've got a few different snakes laid out on this table right here, and I just purchased these two, and we're going to do a product demonstration of these, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. So the first one over here, this is a rigid, and it's good for when you want to operate with hand sinks, like bathroom sinks or the kitchen sink, and it's usually within the first 25 feet. This particular model is a heavy-duty model, and it's made by Rigid, and you can see the Rigid model number right there, and it is a K26. This particular one is 5/16 by 25 feet long, so it's pretty good for operating, you know, underneath your kitchen and bathroom sinks and stuff like that. That's what that hand snake is good for. Now, I just purchased these two items right here, and let's go through them. This first one here, which is a 40-foot encased sewer tape is what they call it, and this particular one is made by The Works. Got it at the Home Depot for approximately $25, just under $25. So, and I wasn't sure how it was going to compare. It's 40 feet long. You can see the dimension right there, and that is 1/2 inch by 40 feet encased sewer tape. Now the next one over, this is pretty much the same thing, except this one here is made by Husky, and this one is also 40 feet in length, and it also comes with a lifetime warranty. This one was about $43. This one here only has a 1-year warranty on it. Now, I wasn't sure how good this product was going to be compared to this product, because when you look at them on the computer, they look practically identical. Now that I'm actually operating and holding the pieces of equipment, I can tell you that the $40 Husky has a thicker case to it right here, and it is just a little bit easier to work with. The actual metal is about the same, except for the head. Now, if you look at the two heads, you'll see that the Husky head over here on this side is much bigger than the other head over there. And then lastly, we have this snake here, purchased at the Home Depot, 50 feet long. I believe it's a 3/8 inch diameter. I can tell you right now that this hand crank that they sell you with the cable snake is an absolute joke. I tried in an effort to use that hand crank thing, you know, and going like this, and it's a ridiculous tool, and that is why I want to get away from this, and I want to switch over to hopefully one of these two products. If these two products don't work for me, then I'm going to have to purchase an electric snake. Now I am going to do my best to give you guys the best video content possible in the shortest time frame possible, and I only ask for you to do one thing for me, and that is to smash that like button down for me. Here, right in this section of the house is the kitchen, and there is a kitchen sink that is over by this window right here. From that kitchen sink, it this is Southern California house, no basement. This house is on a slab. Okay, so from that kitchen sink, I'm assuming the drain pipe goes underneath the slab towards this way. Now, over in this section of the house over here, there's a common area bathroom where there's a toilet and a sink. So I'm assuming there's a Y fitting that joins in this kitchen sink here, and then from there with a and by the way, the diameter of this line is either 1.5 or 2 inches. Then when we get over to here, we do a Y transition to go from the, let's just say, 2 inch to either 3 or 4 inches for the main sewer line, exiting through the garage and then into the driveway where it finally meets out to the street. There is a clean out in the garage that's about 3/4 of the distance down. So right about here, there's a clean out that we can remove the cap and try to look for it. I can tell you this, that when the kitchen sink, it backs up about once every 2 years. And I'm assuming that what's happening is the food and waste goes down, and at that Y fitting somewhere in the bathroom downstairs, that transition is compromised. I haven't cambered the line, I don't know that for a fact, but I do know that it clogs up. And I do know that the clog is approximately 28 feet from here into the system. Now the reason why I know that is because on this cable snake that I've had for a few years, when I feed it in, it gets clogged. I mean, it stops feeding at 28 feet, okay? Now, but I tried to force it in by just holding that mechanism and twisting it, and what happened is it kinked the cable. So this particular snake, I can't even stand it anyways. It weighs a lot, it's difficult to work with, and I would really like to work with one of these encased sewer rods. First time I've ever tried them. Even the expensive lifetime warranty one at $40 is even cheaper than this one here. So hopefully it will go in. These rods are 40 feet long. I only need 28 feet. So I want to try both of these out today, and I want to give these a go, and we'll see how it works. This is the line that we need to go in to feed the cable or the snake into. So it basically just goes in and then down. So we have to make a tight radius bend where it goes into the system. Okay, so what I've done is, this is the Husky 40 foot. I've got it uncoiled. Down over there is the end of it, so that's about 40 feet from the, that's the length of the sewer rod. So I'm going to go ahead and feed it in, and I'm just going to hold you guys back here and you'll watch me. We'll see if I can get it fed in the entire 40 feet. The cable, the snake tape rod. So I'm going to go ahead and get the one called the Works. We're going to give that one a shot. We'll see if we can go in the full 40 feet with that one. It has a smaller head. Maybe it'll feed better. Okay, here we go. Okay. Just got to get through that first. What? Some type of a transition right there. some type of a resistance right here. Oh, wait, there it is. Alright, let's try to feed it in. Same resistance point. Alright, just for the hell of it, I'm going to grab this snake now, take that handle off because that's a joke. I'm going to feed that in. Now I'm going to go in backwards using the opposite end, not the end with the coil, because I know I'm not going to be able to feed it in with that end. I'm going to feed it in with the other end, knowing it's the wrong side. I just want to see how far it'll feed in, and then we'll compare it against the other two. Okay, so that's how far. Let me show you. When you take the cable snake that I just went and did, it's equal with the heads of the other ones. Come up, and I was able to go to right there. With the sewer rods, I was able to go that much further, so it's about another 5 or 6 feet or so. So I was thinking, well, what about if I just cut the end of that kink off, and then how much could I get out of it? So you can see here that I've unraveled and straightened it out, but it's only about another 5 or 6 feet. Let me show you at the other end. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, let me show you. So here you'll see that it's just about another 5 or 6 feet. So I think ultimately what I should do here is, I think I'm just going to end up keeping the more inexpensive one, the encased sewer tape, for the works for $25. The Husky is definitely of a better quality. It's more durably built, lifetime warranty, but it is $45, and I do get an extra foot by going with the smaller head in my application. If this was a standard sewer line and you didn't have that obstruction that I have to deal with, the Husky would probably be a better tool. But for me, considering the cost and what you get out of it, I think I'm just going to keep the one for the works at the house and return the one for the Husky after I clean everything up really nicely. That is going to conclude this video for this tool review for these two different sewer tapes. I hope you got some valuable information out of this video. If you have not done so already, I want you to hit that like button down for me right now. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I'm going to catch you.